Welcome back. I'm sure you're very aware that for every business to thrive, it's important that you promote your business. Most formal businesses use television ads, radio ads, and online ads as a way of promoting their businesses. Have you ever wondered how people on the local market promote their businesses? Well, Jason Amu comes through with this very interesting report.
The Central Business District in Accra is famous for numerous reasons. For a foreigner, the art of marketing may either seem strange or interesting.
One of the beauties of the Ghanaian marketplace is the music made by traders trying to make a sale.
Traders use all forms of approach to entice buyers. The poetry and art sometimes employed can be quite riveting. But what has informed this style of marketing?
We do this to draw attention to our work. Some people pass without noticing us, so we do this to attract them to come and buy. Sometimes we have to beg them to come over. If you don't do this, you will go home without making any sale.
These traders go to every length to make them as attractive as possible to potential buyers. The price is sometimes understated or heavily discounted.
The nicer ones are expensive. What's left of the stock are the ones we sell for 3 or 5 cedis. We reserve the special ones and sell them for 10 to 15 cedis.
What effect then does this have on the buyer?
If they don't make these kinds of noise, I, the buyer, don't notice they are selling. If I hear the noise, then I come to buy.
So when next you meet our marketing team, they might sound like this. Yes, CV3. Yes, CV3. Yes, CV3.
Very, very interesting report out there, and I'm sure the next time you go to the market and you have people chanting your name and making a song out of the way you dress just to get your attention, you will give them your attention and you do some business with them as well. Now let's talk about yam farmers. There's this story of a certain group of yam farmers who are switching to cashew farming because they realized that the yam farming wasn't bringing them the income they wanted. Let's look at this report as well.
The northern parts of Ghana supply majority of yam on the market. On the trip to Kintampo, I visited a farm eager to see the hard work of these farmers. Braving the hot sun, a bumpy ride on very bad roads, and a winding walk through bushes, we finally arrived on this farm. The treacherous journey is quite regular for farmers in these parts. The unfortunate thing, however, is the poverty inflicted on rural farmers due to poor pricing of their produce.
On this farmland of over 12 acres, there is more than 6,000 tubers of yam ready to be harvested. But the farmer is leaving them in the ground because, according to him, the price is just bad. How bad is the price now?
Now it's at least when you send this about 110 tubers that will sell. But formerly it was can buy about 400 Ghana cedis. But now the price is no good. When you send it to market, even to get 150 Ghana cedis will be a problem per 110 tubers. When you even consider, one cannot even reach about 150 per sweat per a tuber.
What is accounting for this drastic drop in price?
Because we farm plenty, there is plenty yam in the market, and there is no price. No one is coming to buy again. Because of that, the price has just reduced down.
So in your case, you have over 6,000 tubers of yam in the ground. Are you not worried they're going to go rotten?
Oh, I'm too worried, because even so, if it's not rotten as such, the money that I use, I'm not going to get it back again. And even if it is a loan that I even borrow from banks, it will be very difficult for me to pay it back again, and the interest will go against me too.
We harvested a few tubers for lunch as the farmer waited, hoping to find a good price. The story is no different for other farmers. Dufie Mary is also a tomato and cassava farmer. She sells a crate of harvested tomatoes for 200 cedis, which in turn is sold for twice the price and more on the market.
Of the harvested yam ends up here at the Konkomba Yam Market at Abogloshi in Accra. What happens is the farmers either bring it here themselves or they give it to middlemen who transport it down here to the capital. There are 90 sheds here from where people come to buy, and all of these processes influence the price of the yam.
The ton be edico amanone ebisu ye omo free ebi say grow different ba na omo ton be ekoton ma abontin for no aha na ometu no buy no any feed price 50,000 5,000 per 100 ediba 800 700 600 400 300
Careful be na eni omo kasa no omo patch say obi to me track back on the bar 100 no omo ton no be 150 Ghana cedis na say 150 Ghana wo na say e bedru ha na say 1,000 e dey important besides transport and this size na ama price na cost rosa
obi o be fa tractor every bush na o dey be pia bontin o dey pia ansa na ya safa cargo car na onu so asa lodu nti o ma mu fagu mu nyina mu giska ba ni sika na ni nyina free Kana trata na ofa buy no or buy sika ma na ogi free cargo na odi ban nyina no buy sika ma na ogi free drop off on so expense am ye wo kwan so no buy sika ma na ye den e free nti buy no ba bedru ha no price ni be den e ba cost ro abem bia obebebia na omo mbo buy a business because ekuafo no omo ahondin na omo de den omo di do nka aban be boa nka hona emboa no be free na ha so ayemre because ekuafo no ye be hia se tractor na nima hia se mfa ndo bayere no ekuafo no nya san nima wi a ebe ma bayere bo so ayeden abofom na road so akwan so a cars no ifa ekofa bayere no oho so ye yi a ema price no yeden ebafom.
It is unclear when this trend will end, but peasant farmers are hoping to reap their toil. Back in Kintampo, some farmers are turning to a much lucrative farm produce, cashew.
It's not capital intensive. First, if you are able to get the seedlings within 2 years, they will start fruiting. Apart from that, if you are farming yam and other things, it's seasonal, and yam is capital intensive. And during the season of yam, the prices are not always good, and it cannot be stored. And because it cannot be stored, when you take it to the market, you are always cheated. You imagine going to sell about 110 tubers of yam for only 150 Ghana cedis per year. It's too low. But the bag of cashew for now is almost 450. And if you are able to plant cashews within 5 years, at least one tree can get you a bag of cashew. And if you have about 500 trees, you'll be making a lot of money.
Cashew nuts are currently a major export for countries such as the Ivory Coast. It is no wonder most yam farmers are turning to the crop. But what happens when all the yam farms are no more?